Hi there. I'm Rebecca Zadibble with a tip for you on a couple environmentally friendly things we can do as watercolor artists. First of all, I love to recycle my paper towel. This is just a huge way to cut down on the waste, and so often these papers get saturated as we paint, and it doesn't mean we need to throw them away. It just means we need to set them aside and let them dry so that they can be used over again. What I love to do with these then is to use these as cleaning tools when and where I start out painting again, and my palette is dirty, or this is another great tip for you. I let my buckets of water sit overnight, and I don't empty them right away. It's not just because I'm lazy, although there are times when I do have to just kind of run away and get on to the next thing. But by letting the bucket sit for a while, what happens is those pigments that we rinse out of our brushes precipitate down to the bottom. And that means the next day you can pour off the water, and what you're left with in the bottom of the bucket will be something that looks a little like this, which is very gross, but it's basically the pigments that are left behind because they're heavier than the water. And so I could take my recycled paper towels and I can go into the bottom of the bucket and I can just swipe out the bottom of the bucket, and all of a sudden it's white again. There's no more pigment in there. And I can use my recycled paper towels to pull up all of this excess pigment that would otherwise go down the drain and into the water system. I'm not sure any of our water cleansing systems are sophisticated enough to get out these little particles that we put in, some of which are radioactive and not altogether good for the environment or certainly for us to be ingesting. So it's just a thought for you to think about recycling your paper towels and think about letting your pigments sink to the bottom of your bucket so that you can clean them out and keep them out of the water system. I hope this is a helpful tip for you. I certainly feel as if it's just a small little effort that we can do as artists to be a little bit more environmentally friendly. Give me a thumbs up or a heart emoji or something and let me know if this is a tip that you might be using.